We have been making a vase of flowers out of painted papers, and we looked at Vincent van Gogh's famous paintings of sunflowers and other flowers, and then you are combining your own style of flowers and inspiration to create a vase of flowers. So today we are going to get everything glued down. If you have not finished adding and cutting out all of the flowers or stems that you want to create, that's fine, you can do that today, but you're going to pick two different color papers, one for your background and one for your table, okay? So today I think I'm going to use yellow for my background, and then I'm going to use pink for my table. So I've got my yellow, and you can turn your paper up and down, which is vertical, or side to side like this is horizontal. I'm going to go with vertical since my vase is so tall. And if you can see, my vase is actually too tall. It's about almost as tall as my whole paper. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slide my vase down so it hangs off my page a little bit. See, like that? Because it means that it is, I gotta have room for my flowers, right? Some of you have a lot smaller vases, and so you'll have room for a table or just to fit your vase on your whole paper. So I'm going to leave mine like this, and I'm actually not going to use a table, the pink, because I wouldn't be able to see the table if my vase was this far down in the picture. So I'm going to lay everything out how I want it. Remember, we cut stems from a green painted paper, and they can be different sizes. You can have some that are taller, you can have some that are shorter, you can even have some overlap if you want to. Like this. Then you have your variety of flowers. You could, remember, do any shape you wanted. You could do it where you add a center like that. You could do some that had petals like this. I decided that I wanted all tulips, which are the flower that looks kind of like this, and a lot of them are blooming right now in the spring. So what I am going to go ahead and do is lay everything out. You can use two things. You can use a bottle of glue, or you could use our glue sponges. The glue sponges make it really easy because you don't even have to take the sponge out. You simply put your shape on here to get glue on the back. If you're using a bottle of glue, you need to make sure that you have twisted the cap open. Right now it's closed. You can see there's no space. And then I twist it, and now it's open because I see that space and I see some of the glue oozing out. So I'm going to go ahead and see how far down I need to put glue on my vase. So about halfway. So I'm going to do on the back a little line, but do you see any huge globs? No, you never need big globs of glue. We like to say just a dot, not a lot, or you could do a thin line. Now flip that over. Okay. Now the cool thing is the glue's still wet, so I could use this glue sponge and go ahead and put glue on the back of my stems. And I can lift up my vase a little bit to stick the stems in there. Maybe I'll make this one a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to lift that up, tuck it underneath. You can use the bottle of glue. Sometimes people don't like to use it for such small pieces because the glue gets on their fingers. It is totally your choice. However you would like to create yours. Okay. So I've got my stems down like that, so you can see my vase, my stems. Now I'm going to add my flowers. Remember, I decided to do all tulips, but you can do a variety of flowers if you prefer. This is great for the glue sponge because it fits right on there. You can have some tilted. If you'd prefer to use the bottle of glue, remember I'm going to use just a dot, not a lot. Made a little face. They can overlap. But do you see how I have no glue oozing out anywhere? Which is what I want. Do not want big globs because then it gets all over everything. And look, I might even put this underneath that flower to show it's in front, overlapping. Or I could even move this yellow and, this orange one down a little bit if I would prefer. And then maybe I'll use another orange one. And I think I might want my stem to be a little bit shorter, so you know what I'm going to do? Just going to rip off that stem a little bit. And glue it like that. And there you have your vase of flowers. And when this is dry, I'll just come back and cut the rest of my vase off. Or, you know what I could do is even, nope, I think I'm just going to cut it. And ta-da, you have your beautiful artwork. Hooray! So I hope that you have enjoyed making that and can't wait to see what you create.